That's kind of what Nick was saying about this game and PokeSkip, where he's like, I kind of want to just have a category of like NG plus, no PokeSkip, you know, just because it feels so different. Yeah, Nick has absolutely no interest in learning PokeSkip and playing categories that require it. Yeah, you can certainly get fast times without it. Um, Although, I mean, I don't know what the actual numbers are in terms of, how much time does it skip or does it save. Um, of course, when you factor in as well that if you're doing PokeSkip, that means you don't have the thruster pack, and that means a couple other planets, including Veldin, are going to be slower. Yeah, that was a poor attempt. Okay, camera, work with me here.
No.
40 seconds, you think? Was it only that? I thought it was a bit more. I mean, I say that I'm kind of basing my estimate on um, Franz's now former record and kind of comparing it side by side with the new record by Never Neighbor, I think. Sub 18 is definitely doable though in NG Plus now. Wait, you're saying even without PokeSkip, 17 would be doable? I mean, yeah, I guess the question to ask would be, like there's a difference between your sum of best and your realistic limit for a run, right? Because like it's effectively impossible to be mistake free over the course of a 20-minute run, 19-minute run, 18-minute run, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Yeah, someone new just like decided, oh, let's do PokeSkip and just get good at this game. You know, they say that they did speedrun the game a little bit in, I think they said 2021, but nothing too serious, I guess. But like that's when they started learning some of the movement tech and stuff. But I don't think they ever submitted runs. Ah, no, Ratchet. Where am I going? Almost jumped off the ledge there, but I stopped myself. Oops. I will say this, Kank. One of the things I miss about running on PS2, not just the water breaks, but also the menuing. Just every time I want to reload the game, I can just do that instead of having to wait on this loading screen before the loading screen, you know?
Excusez-moi.
Oh, that was a poor effort. But yeah, just reloading the game. I might be doing the slowest version right now for that. Because when I just did a side-by-side comparison of one of my runs and like a random run that someone had done on PS3, and the time that it took to reload the game was like maybe a second faster on PS3 when they have a solid state drive. I have the hard disk drive, so I've never timed it on mine, but no doubt it's slower. I know I should get an SSD. Well, free time save. You do need to buy the SSD. It's not free. Say no skill time save. Yeah, steal one, as if. That was a nice little Kerwan that I just had, by the way. And I should be able to go a little bit faster. Like, it should be possible to get one faster cycle at the end on the training course. Oh, what are you doing still alive? Alright, this has been a little slow, but that's okay. Still totally acceptable. It's probably best pace. Ooh, it isn't. Interesting. It was after Kerwan. Did I almost just flip straight through the entire room? That would have been really goofy. I don't even know where I am. Where am I going? Frogs, don't you dare. These frogs have been causing nothing but trouble lately. Alright, I'm gonna get this health. Love it. Unbelievable. I will say I wasn't being very careful there about like being right at the ledge of the edge of the platform when I started that high jump to go around. And that's why I ledge grabbed. So if I hadn't ledge grabbed, you know, if I had been more careful, I probably would not have taken that extra point of damage. Really don't like being on 1 HP here. Is that normally what I'm at? Whoop. Ay, ay, ay. Nope. Alright, well I need these. And I don't trust my skills to not get the extra health here, so. Not watching you play the game. Yeah, cam flips are kinda OP. Alright, now my first couple runs I was killing these crabs for money, but I've kind of realized that they don't have as much as I thought they did, and they're really annoying. And it's a good thing I got that extra nanotech because I'm on 1 HP right now. Yeah, the cam flips have been huge. And it's not just like, oh, I gotta clip through this wall. Like, yeah, obviously, you know, when you can skip to the end of the level, it's nice. But it's also like, hey, there's a lot of money in there, right? Like on Blark here, you know, oh, there's a ton of money in that room. Yeah, I would like a free 1200 bolts or whatever it is, you know, or the push to just get you across some gaps. I'll tell you this, Kank. I don't think I've actually succeeded in Cineflips on PS3 yet. I have on PS2 a handful of times. I've gotten them in some runs. but I'm still not completely used to the that R2 button on PS3. Oh, I have no idea why that worked, by the way. Yeah. I just like the PS2 controller too much. It just feels right. And it feels right pressing actual buttons instead of like a lever, and then at some arbitrary point the lever is considered to be pushed. That's what it feels like anyway on the R2 button for me. I'll definitely get used to it. And I mean, PS2, I've said this a bunch. Like the only reason I ever started running on PS2 is just because that's what I had access to. I fully intend for the PS3 to be, you know, the main version of the game that I run. Now, here, rather than gliding down and using the swing shot, I think it's probably faster just to death abuse. Oh, unless you don't, yeah, unless that happens. I guess I'm taking that time loss. How does the checkpoint system work here, if either of you guys know? Because sometimes you're in the water and it gives you the ship checkpoint. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not really sure. Yeah, as long as I beat your any percent time. Um, I'm sure someday I will, but I would need to actually practice and get good at chip to boss, which I am very much not there. Not only that, but also get actually good at PDA tech, because I'm also losing a bunch of time by like not doing. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm losing a bunch of time by not doing like long jump SIs on Veldin, for example. Might as well get that extra money. Why not? Alright, here we go. God, I hate the camera here. I guess we'll go to this one. Yeah, the camera does that. I mean, you know how the camera behaves when you have Ghost Ratchet and you're going through walls, right? Oh, what? What was that hurt box? It's fine. No, Ratchet. No, 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 no. I gotta get out of here. Where is the last bridge? Here it is. So not getting the pyro. So this is me being weird or testing things out. So back when Marathon Man was running this category, he was not getting the pyro here. He was getting like as little money as possible, and then later in the game, after he gets the code bot, he would revisit um, Quar to get a bunch of cash and then be able to afford all the extra things that he needed to buy, right? I'm doing things a little differently. Well, completely differently, where I'm getting like a ton of money at the start, but I still don't want to get the pyro. Because in order for me to do Orxon in one visit, or one Ratchet visit, and at the same time be able to afford like all the stuff I need to buy on Hoven and on Voltanis. Oh gosh. Oh, did you see that tiptoe? And then I messed up the midair, but it's okay because I got this midair. Totally planned. So yeah, for me to be able to afford everything without doing revisits, I cannot buy the pyro there. Otherwise, I won't have enough money later on when I need to buy like the nanotech boost and stuff. But I don't know if that's actually a good route. So I'm testing it out like this. Later on, I'll test it out by getting the pyro early because it will speed up that fight. Also, with my current Bolt route, it kind of depends on Bolt RNG whether I'll have enough money to get the pyro before Iridia. Just because the pyro is good against the sand sharks. So there's that bit of variance as well. Oop, continue, please. Yeah, I'm gonna let that one hit me. It's fine. So yeah, I'll definitely also want to test out a route where I get that pyro early, so I'd be able to kill the Snaggle Beast more easily and more quickly. Okay, there's altogether too many of these. This turret fight has not been good. Wait, there's still... Oh, this is not good, Clank. I was almost dead there. Yeah, pyro early, and then the difference is that I would need to probably go back and do Orxon 3 just to get the nanotech boost. My money is really good right now, though. Now, the real strat on Battalia, of course, is to do a dust hover to get the gas bar info bot. And then for the mission of just scout the area, you get that mission just by grinding anywhere on the rail. So like even after you get that info bot, you can just like long jump over. I have the dust hover cancer. You can just long jump over to somewhere on the rail, grind, and you'll fall to your death, and everything's okay. What I'm doing, though, I think you'll like this one, Kank. I'm doing this strat to get over here, but I cannot get onto the rail immediately. If I go onto the rail right there, Ratchet won't have enough speed, and he won't make it to the platform with the deserter. So I have to go through the tunnel here and do this little SI so I can hop onto the rail farther up, and now I do have enough speed, except for the fact that I jumped early. And I probably didn't need to jump at all. So I just screwed it there. But that's the strat that I'm going for. Probably never needed to jump. I want to jump just because I think it gives me a little bit of extra distance. But of course, when I jump super early like that, then it's just like, you feel like an idiot. Oy, oy, oy. So let's go again. You know, I'll hopefully be around even. Can I cam flip into the cave? Like straight through the wall, you mean? Like in here? I've never tried. I've only ever tried going around like this. Maybe I'll try that after this run. Whoop. You do have to make the SI though. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm just gonna try not jumping here. I should be fine anyway. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll just never jump again, basically. So a good chunk of my time loss here, of course, was from that death, but the turret fight was also terrible. It was a really bad turret fight. Why grind in the first place? Because you have to grind on the rail to get... There's a mission like scout the area, and the way you get that mission is by just grinding somewhere on the rail. So you have to grind. Oh my god, please, Clank. There we go. That was definitely not going to work. So I think it was Killjay had a run of this recently. He did the dust hover to get over to the platform. And then right after getting that infobot, first jump would have clipped me out on PS2, maybe. But yeah, right after getting the gas bar infobot, do you remember there was about a week where on PS2 we were doing Battaglia SI and then gliding to this like little platform on the rail, and then doing a little proxy, right? So to get onto that little portion of the rail, you can just like, after getting the infobot, you can mid-air over there, or even just long jump over there, grind immediately, get the mission, and you're good. You know, take the extra couple seconds. Yeah, that proxy was awful on PS2. So inconsistent.
J'ai de super affaires pour vous aujourd'hui.
Shouldn't have made the strat public. I think I got one PB with that strat, maybe. It wasn't even that much faster than normal Battalion SI, was it? $10. It's like, I guess a fair bit. And really, it was always just an alternate um, to doing the tiptoes on the rail, right? Doing tiptoes on the rail was always faster. And then this was kind of an in-between strat. But now that we have the ledge proxies, it's all useless anyway. Did you not? Oh, come on. Did I get all these guys? I feel like I'm missing someone. Well, he's coming, so I guess not. I'm not cool like Marathon Man, so I will not pull out the metal detector and get 50 bolts. It's 50 bolts, I think, every time you use the metal detector, which is not nothing. Like that's a decent amount of money. The useless detector. No way, metal detector is great. Like, it's not a useful way of grinding for money in this game. I just love the concept of it, though. Whoop. Yeah, that's too bad. Oh, I missed a guy. Whoops. Ooh. No, these guys need to get away from me.
Bon.
Sorry, I gotta focus on this fight because I've been doing not so great on it recently. Oh, where am I going? Hey, that was not good. Alright, good. Oh, if they gave it to you early, it might have been more useful. You know, when bolts are actually kind of tight. Oh, this is kind of fun. Man, if I hadn't completely messed up Battalion, this would actually be a really good run. Yeah, the game like suggests that you buy the Devastator the moment that that tank shows up, eh? Or the help desk girl does. Not you, you. I don't think the suck cannon is gonna help me against these crabs. love it when I'm going directly towards... Oh, that I haven't... PS2 moment. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna go around. I can't speak to the second one, but the first one for sure. Sorry, the other way around. I can't speak to the first one. The second one for sure. I just like didn't do a very good whatchamacallit, double jump. Oh no. Alright, this is a masterclass in thruster pack movement. Goodness gracious. Not my best work. Yeah, the PS2. Haunting my dreams. Have you also noticed that there, though? That on PS2 it just... let me pull this out, because it's faster. That is a high ship. Let's kill you, because I don't trust this ship at all. Like, I'm not even mad, to be honest. You have to let it go on PS2? What do you mean by that? Okay, so here, Kank, is probably the reason why I'm really considering just doing the multiple visits. Whoop. Because I'm spending so much time breaking all these boxes to get money, which I do end up using. Like, I end up needing all this money in order to not do revisits. Come on, just die. But I'm like, surely there's a better way. Get out of here. I'm sorry. Why not use the metal detector to get all the money? To be honest, it might not be a bad idea. Man, I should test it. I should test it, see how it goes. Alright, I kind of love what I'm about to do here, which is infinite backflips. I literally do backflips there so that I don't go too far forward. Somehow doing backflips doesn't make you go backwards when you're doing ISFs, IBFs, right? Oops. Alright, Ratchet. You know what to do. He did it, Kank. He found it. I think I'm going in the right direction. There you go. There he is, Mr. Fred. It must be something like that, where you just have some movement stored, or some speed stored or something. However you want to describe it. Yeah, I think Ricky is... I'm thinking of... Oh, right, and this money. Which... Oh, in fact... I think I'm actually good. I had some notes yesterday on how much money do I want here. Oh, don't. Dude, what am I doing? Yeah, I had some notes on like how much money do I want on Gemlick. To be able to get the Pyro on Iridia. And I've got enough, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I might have more than enough.
Merci, merci. L'émission de ce soir sera rediffusée à 7h sur le canal 4. Yes!
Okay, I'm losing time, a lot of time here actually. I think because in my PB, I did not collect any of those crates near the ship, so I lost some time just from that. Oh lord, what am I doing? I think that's okay. Might not be. It was. All right. That was good. Kank, tell me how much you know about this cutscene that's about to play once I have all the missions on this planet. Because yesterday I had a run where I did not get that cutscene, but I did have all the missions, and and I didn't like attempt to do any weird thing to skip a trigger or anything like that. I do have the VOD of it still. I'm gonna just Core 2. I'm supposed to go to Iridia right now. But that's okay. I can do Core 2 first. I can do... Oh, what am I doing, dude? I'm cooked. Can I die? I can do Core 2 first, right? Oh. Yeah, that was not my intention, but that's okay. There's another example of cam flips being completely OP, by the way. You're back up with the hover. Oh, no, 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 I'm not doing that. I have no speed. I'm switching to the... No, no. Metal detector making an appearance. I actually do want this guy, though. Clank. Get off the rubble. God, I've tried doing that, by the way, with your little backup there to save yourself, and I could not for the life of me get anything useful happening. Oh, did you not? You're not dead? Oh my goodness. This is a really bad fight. I thought I did it again. Could you? No, don't do that. Alright, so yesterday, Kank, I had a sub-hour run that I just killed. Wait a minute, I want to be going through here. I forgot to get this guy. Wait a minute, can I go straight to my ship from right here because Ghost Ratchet? Ooh, kind of. Maybe if I'm smart about it. Alright, Iridia. I will not split. Yeah, hold the cam up. The problem, Kank, is that I'm not very good. So you're asking me. Oh, I forgot. I have more than enough money to get the pyro, which I was intending to do. I might as well get ammo for it, so I don't have to buy ammo later. Swag hat, yeah. Best gadget in the game. The Sand Mouse is low key. You know, like most of the Ratchet games, maybe all of them, have some kind of weapon or item or gadget um, that just like summons a little dude that fights for you, right? This might actually be the best one in the series. Oh, no more swag hat. Alright, over to Fleet. Alright. The synths. I loved the synthanoids when I was a kid. Oh, please, Ratchet. They shoot soft balls, they shot soft air balls, like foam balls at the opponents. Wow, I am going completely the wrong direction here. I didn't press square, don't worry about it. That time I think I pressed square too quickly. Alrighty. I don't remember what happened on Veldin in my PB or Kalibo. Like, I'm just looking at my best possible time compared to the 104 run that I'm comparing against. And I'm like, what the heck happened in the last two splits? Oh, good. No. Were you talking about Rhino ammo? I'm trying to read while also not crashing on this thing, and it's not going very well, to be honest. But doesn't matter. All right, the lap should count. All right, it's always lag central over here. Well, that time wasn't actually too bad. Ranting about Ratchet. I missed the rail there, but that's okay. We can try again. I don't know if that one. That definitely worked. I saw the sparks. I just wanted to be absolutely sure before I go and make a fool of myself. Spawn the robot? I don't know what robot you're talking about. In my first PB of this category, by the way, I completely forgot that I wasn't playing AGB, and I spent the first minute and a half doing terrible movement on the way to getting the first gold bolt, and then I realized what I had just done. Right, yeah, I have no idea what happened against Drek in my PB. It's fine. It's actually not fine at all, what I'm doing right now. But we can just pretend like I can play this game. No. Big gold. I still have no idea what you're talking about. No. You know what? I don't want to mess about. I'm just gonna play it safe here. Yeah, I'm on my way. The more I think about it though, Kank, the more I'm convinced that my bolt route is terrible. Anyway, can Drek please play nice? I also need gadgets here. No. Oh, that was pretty good. No! I knew what was happening too. I'm like, oh, I'm getting way too close to the rail. Yeah. It's fine. It's not fine at all, but you know, we can cope. All right, overall decent. Overall decent. Um, so there you go. Well, you say GG, we have to check. We absolutely have to check. And that was I have no idea what happened on the last planet there. In my previous run. So anyway, let's take a look here. This check mark never shows up. Good. And because this guy's cute, I like having him just wave at the camera.